Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's edition of my podcast. And if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, you will see my cat Holly, who is just giving you the bum shot. But there you go. So tonight we are covering fleas, flies, ticks and other critters because it is spring and summer coming up. And obviously that's just the season that we're going to get all these little bugs. And a lot of the things that people are asking me about is to do with flea repellent. And also ticks as well. So hello, Holly. Yeah, you're not very happy I've shut the window, are you? So we're going to cover this today, give you some tips for some really useful oils to use and some ways to use them as well. So my name is Dr. Helene. I'm an emergency medicine doctor and also a certified animal aromatherapy specialist. And I love to help people with an integrative approach to their health and that of their pets. So if you like what you're listening to, please hit the follow or the subscribe button, depending what platform you're on. And if you feel like it, do give me a 5-star review because it all helps me carry on to create more content for you, and let me know what you want to know about as well in the comments. Now, if you want to get essential oils into your life, do check out the show notes. I've got some fabulous kits. I also do individual oils as well. You can get them from my shop. Or if you want to have a chat because you're not sure what the best options are for yourself, then do just click on contact me via the link that's going across the screen or in the show notes, and I can, we can arrange it to have a chat and go over everything. So yes, fleas, hot topic of conversation in for people asking. And what we've got to remember about using oils is essential oils are actually the natural extracts from plants. And so one of the things that plants use them for is actually to repel insects and also to attract insects to them that are going to be helpful for them. But obviously things that repel, that they won't be helpful for them. And we can harness those benefits. Now, honestly, those benefits are determined by the quality of the oils you use. And this is really where I think the proof is really in the pudding when you are using the better quality oils. And obviously the oils I like are doTERRA, because you get those benefits. And some of the other oils are more dilute, or they're not even real, or they're contaminated. And so you won't get all those benefits. So great oils for repelling. Good old lavender. Lavender's pretty good for everything, but very good for repelling insects. The wood oils, things like cedar wood, Nootka wood, some of the fir oils as well are also really fantastic. Then we've got good old eucalyptus. Now, eucalyptus is safe to use for your pet, so don't believe some of the negative stuff you get on Google. And obviously you do need to use those higher quality oils when you're using them around pets. Peppermint, again, yes, peppermint is safe for using with cats and dogs, etc. And my bunny used to love peppermint. Great one for repelling as well. Cedarwood, cedarwood's great, especially for those moths. So actually, popping some cedarwood on a little bit of fleece in your wardrobe is going to keep moths at bay. Some really great. Now, one of the things I really like is actually a blend called TerraShield, and I'm going to go over that in a little bit. And also, we mustn't forget good old citronella, which is actually what I'm diffusing at the moment. So I have got a nice little blend of citronella, patchouli and cedarwood. It smells amazing and it's very, very good for repelling critters. And I'm just going to tell you some of the ways I like to use it. So I like to diffuse. As you can see, I've got my little diffuser on. Now, when you are diffusing around your pets, you need to use a water-based diffuser. So not a plug-in one that just squirts out the pure oil, not reed diffusers, water-based diffuser that's got an intermittent setting, 5 minutes on, 5 minutes off. That is absolutely ideal. Now, the great benefit of diffusing is it has a little piezo chip in it that vibrates, and the oil is suspended in the air with this very fine mist. It then lands on you, it lands on your dog. So again, this is one of the reasons of using very good quality oils that don't have any of the contaminants, because our pets groom themselves and they will ingest it. But it lands on them, which means that it's helping repel critters from their coats. So one of the things I actually do is I diffuse by my back door. And so because I have the back door open and the dogs are in and out, every time they go through, when it's on the setting, they're getting some of these oils on their coats, which means that they're in the garden chilling around. They're not bothered by flies, but also it's helping to repel fleas and ticks as well. So it's just a really useful thing to do. And I do the same when I'm away in my camper van. I've got a little portable diffuser that I put by the door for that reason. And it's also really nice for me. I've got this beautiful covered pergola on my decking. So I actually have a diffuser, that the Roam diffuser, which you can actually remove from the charging base, and you can just carry it around. So it's really great to have, outside if you're having a dinner party or something, or you're just sitting outside enjoying the sunshine and you don't want to be bothered by flies. It's a great one to have, because it's diffusing, keeping all those pesky critters away, and much better than those sort of little citronella candles or the little sticks, because someone always gets burnt. My friend's daughter got burnt on one. I think it was last year when she just brushed against it. They're not great. They're not full of good quality oils, and they're not safe to use around pets. And I hate them. So this is a really safe way of using them. So another thing I like to do as well is I actually make up my own cleaning sprays, and I put some citronella in my one that I was making today, and I wipe down my windows with it, and my cabinets in the kitchen and my table, so that again my house is repelling flies. So I'm not troubled with them inside. It's absolutely lovely. And obviously I've got that going at the door. So again, it's just a double whammy. Citronella is also really, really good for cleaning. It's a fantastic one. It really is good for wiping the grease. So it's really easy. You can pop just a drop of citronella on a damp cloth and just wipe your cabinets down like that as well. I did it in a little spray. So you can make a spray up as well. So this is actually my Terra Shield spray, but this is a great option. This is a 30 ml bottle, so you can make up a little spray with some fractionated coconut oil in there and just spray yourself and your pets using good dilutions. Now, on average, I usually say dilute for pets, you're going to use for dogs 2 to 6 drops in 10 mils. So in there, you're going to have sort of 6 to 18 drops of your chosen oils. And then you can spray that, and that's sensible. If you've got very tiny dogs under 10 kilograms, then I would make that a much weaker dilution. So I would be using, say, 1 to 3 drops, and that can be of each oil. So you can pick your oils. So you could say lavender and cedarwood, or you could do maybe lavender, cedarwood, and a little bit of peppermint, because peppermint's very good with ticks. And then you've just got a spray, and you can use that for yourself, and you can use that for your pets as well. Now, one of the things I do with the pets is some of my dogs don't mind being sprayed, and I'll just spray it down the spine, and then I just do that when I'm doing their daily little massage and massage them over, or you can just run a brush through them. And doing that sort of daily is going to build up in their coat, which is going to be really repelling for the fleas and the ticks and the flies. Other ways you can do it is just pop it on your hand and just brush your hands through, or just spray it on a comb and just comb it through. And again, if you've got those oils in the diffuser as well, you're going to be getting that coating on them as well. With cats as well, I would just probably diffuse, or again, you could rub a little bit on your hand. Find out what your cats actually like as well, because you can always spray a little bit on a scratching post, and then they're going to be rubbing up against it, which is going to be really good as well. You can use those if you've got little diffuser bracelets, the little lava rock beads. You could pop it on there. That's a really nice little way to do it as well. And then you've just got sort of repelling or applying it to collars. Now, I have seen some recipes for sprays for fleas and to soak collars in, and to be honest, the dilutions have been so strong. And I heard one person say, oh, it doesn't matter because it's how strong it is, because we're not putting it on their skin, but your dog's still smelling that. Our pets, we have 5 to 6 million scent receptors. Our pets have 200 to 300 million. So their sense of smell is so much greater than ours, and we do not want to overwhelm them at all. So just be really mindful of that. But there's some fabulous oils that you can use. You can, and a really great way, if you're not sure what to use, is just pop the bottles open next to you and just have a smell like that and see how those blends work. But some of the woody with a floral would be really, really nice. But again, the quality, the effect of that, your blend, and the effect of your spray is going to be really related to the quality of the oils. So if you want to get the oils that I really recommend, then pop to my shop. I do kits as well, and I'm going to talk about TerraShield in just a sec, but you get a lot of bonuses. If you get a kit from me, you're going to get a lot of bonuses as well. So you're going to get a bespoke plan, access to my Essential Oils for Pets course, and my human courses, webinars. I do lots of different webinars. They change every month. I've done stuff on the respiratory system. I've got a cancer webinar coming up. I've got sort of arthritis one. So lots of different things there to help you. So let's just talk about one of my favorites is TerraShield. So this is a fantastic blend. Now there's different blends whether you depending on where you are in the country, but I'm going to talk about the one that's in Europe. So the one in the USA is different. Now this has just got some amazing oil. So it's got ylang ylang, which is beautiful. It lifts mood while having a calming effect. So again, some of these oils in this is going to be great if you've got a dog that's a bit stressy, or a stressy cat, or stressy you. This is going to help as well. So it's not just going to repel critters, it's going to make you feel good as well. So it's also got Litsea. Now Litsea is amazing. It promotes the health of so many different systems, like the cardiovascular system, the immune system, the nervous system, the respiratory system. Then we've got Nootka Wood. Remember what I said about the wood oils? Nootka Wood's really, really good. It's a natural insect repellent. Arbor Vitae as well is another one. Now, a lot of people don't like the smell of Arbor Vitae. I quite like it. It's very, very woody, but again, it's a natural insect repellent and purifying agent. It's in a base of fractionated coconut oil. So fractionated coconut oil is basically the oil with kind of all the fat taken out. So it's non-greasy, so it won't make it really like an oil slick on you or your dogs. It's got tomaine seed in, which helps to keep skin looking healthy. Again, great for us and great for our pets. It's got catnip in, so it's really nice. So with this as well, I will often spray this on my scratching post for my cats, which then they want to rub against. So they're going to get the oils on them, and it's a really effective flea repellent, and it's also great for a healthy nervous system as well. So it's just got all these different benefits in. Lemon eucalyptus, it's fantastic as a natural insect repellent as well. And cedarwood, again, so it's got all these ones, and cedarwood is also very, very calming for our emotions. I actually diffuse cedarwood at night in my bedroom along with lavender or serenity. And again, the great thing is that I'm getting these benefits for sleep at night, but my dogs are also getting it on their coats, so it's helping to repel fleas, and it's helping to repel flies and things like that. And it's got vanilla bean absolute as well, which helps for relaxation. It really does. I love the smell of TerraShield. It really smells very, very nice. Now, the European version doesn't have oils in that are actually effective against ticks. So if you want something that's effective against ticks, you need to add some extra oils in. And so oils that I would suggest are things like peppermint, lemongrass, geranium, or turmeric. I tend to do a couple of drops of each. Now, in this 30 ml bottle, I typically make this into two, and I split it with fractionated coconut oil. So one bottle will do 2 bottles for me. Now, if you've got dogs under 10 kilograms, I would make that into a quarter. And so you'll get 4 bottles out of one bottle. And again, for your cats, I'd probably dilute that even further. So it's actually really, really cost effective. And you can get this in my shop, and I would get this with fractionated coconut oil, and if you want tick repelling as well, I'd get it with peppermint oil. Now, if you're going somewhere like Scotland, I would definitely use all those tick repelling oils I just mentioned. So that's peppermint, lemongrass, geranium, and turmeric. And in a 30 ml bottle, diluted or undiluted, I tend to add 2 drops of each. Now, I did the North Coast 500 last year, and we didn't get troubled with ticks. And I was meeting all these other people, and people going, "Oh my goodness, beautiful place, but the ticks are dreadful, aren't they?" And I was like, "Oh, I've not had any problem." And they're like, "Really? What are you using?" I'm like, "Let me give you my card," because it's so effective. So these are just some brilliant options for you. But again, like I said, it does depend on the quality that you're using, and it's a really useful option because we are overloading our pets and ourselves, because obviously we live our pets with all these harmful chemicals when actually we don't need them. If we can use things naturally to repel fleas or flies or ticks and other critters and all those midges. Oh, I didn't get troubled with midges either because I had my TerraShield. it's so much better for us. It really is so much better for our health, for our immune system. Now, if you are troubled with a flea infestation, I do have a specific flea protocol which you can get in my flea and tick kit. But I have to confess, it is very hard to do. So it can be done, but you might be better off in this circumstance to go and get proprietary stuff and then get the all clear and then start using naturally as well. But these are really great. So don't forget what I've said about diffuse and spray, and use these instead of those citronella candles and those incense sticks that are harmful for you, potentially can burn you. And to be honest, once you burn an essential oil, it changes the chemical structure, so you will not get the same benefits that you're expecting from there. And this is just so much easier to do. So I hope you found this helpful. Do let me know in the comments what your takeaways were. Please share this to your stories, let other people see it, and let me know what you want me to cover as well. I'm going to link a couple of blog posts in this as well, below in the show notes for the podcast, so that you've got a bit more information about some things for fleas and ticks as well. So hopefully that's been helpful for you. Let me know anything you want me to know about. Thank you for joining me, and don't forget, check out the links as well, and stay safe, stay well. Bye.